Hey there. I want to take a moment to demonstrate something that our students created for our CSC 294 portfolio class. This is a project that we were working with the theater program, and they needed a way to project images onto the screen, images and animations onto the screen. Instead of using a PowerPoint system or something like that, we developed our own, basically our own control system using the processing language, processing.org. You can go there and learn more about that. But we basically used that to create a control system for the show. And so we had a bunch of animations that we created. Images that we used for backgrounds, or images that we used for background elements or parts of the clock. And so essentially we designed an element that is like a scene of the interior of a cave, and everything that happened inside the cave would happen inside the clock face. We actually have the clock actually uses the computer to actually show the actual time and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to just run the program here. So when it loads up, it starts out basically with a black screen because it's projected, but we start to go through the keys. 0 blacks it out. 1 will bring up the clock. This is actually the actual time. When I'm recording this, it's actually just about 8 minutes till 8 o'clock in the morning. So this is actually it's using the images, and it's actually generating the correct time. You can actually see this minute hand moving as we go along. So whenever the show was going, the clock was actually a real clock. So the second number, the number 2, shows the interior of the cave, and as the character walks across with a light. The second one depicts the interior of like a clock. They liked the director wanted an interior of a clock, like if you were to look at a real wristwatch, and it has the night and day. You wanted to depict, since we're inside a cave, the different times of day. This goes back to night, so we actually lit it so that the sun goes down. Next one is a memory location. So the 5 key brings up the background element for the what's called the swing tree. Button number 6 is kind of a chaos scene where things are kind of in chaos and things are spinning around. Key 7 is the news. What happens in this story is that this man is trapped inside a cave, and it becomes quite a headline. And the headlines are, it becomes quite a spectacle, and it becomes more like a carnival environment outside. And so these are some of the headlines from the actual papers that were published at that particular time. These are headlines actually of this real event. This was a real event. And so this is a carnival event, meaning this was the inside of a circus tent of some sort. These are fireworks that were happening outside. So the man was inside pretty much just starving to death and dying, while outside there was a carnival happening, and they're having basically shows, and it was just this big festival-like environment while this guy was actually inside dying. And so his actual death scene is here, where the cave becomes stars. The stars drift off into the basically infinity, and it just blacks out, and then the end of the show. So we've created all of that animations, all the images, and then we wrote the program in order for that to work. So basically, the lighting technician or whoever just had to simply hit buttons on the keyboards. Very simple to draw up the animation. So if they wanted scene number 5 to pop up, there's or scene 5, scene 6, scene 3, I wanted to black out. It was all super easy and really nicely organized. So I consider that one of the great projects that we were able to accomplish in our computer animation portfolio class, or CSC 294 portfolio. So just wanted to demonstrate that. You can kind of see how that worked.